and we will kick it off with, or we will end it out rather, with a happy hour sponsored by Allied Universal and our Under the Stars poolside reception. So make sure that if you are here at the annual conference, you are down in the ballroom right now because we are about to start.
These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control.
Hi everyone, this is Sean. Welcome back to my channel. I just got out of the range and I also got off the phone with an individual who owns a successful private security company. He's been watching all of the videos. Before we dwell into this audit that he's experiencing right now after attending a CALSAGA meeting, I'm just asking if you guys can do me a huge favor and share these videos with other people in your network. This video, all the other videos, will open the eyes of people who have been blind this whole time. Please press the like button, subscribe, share, and comment. That helps the algorithm, that helps out me, this helps out my channel. I am looking forward to reading all the dialogue, reading through the comments. Thank you everyone for your support over the years. So this subscriber and attendee of the CALSAGA meeting that was last week, he owns a large security company that brings in a lot of revenue. Not your humongous security company, but he brings in, and I'm gonna change around the numbers so we don't single out this individual. We'll say he brings in about $5 million a year. Out of that $5 million, he pays about $200,000. And again, I'm changing the numbers around so we don't pinpoint to an individual. What I'm saying is, if that's what you're being paid, you know, that's what you're paying yourself, almost $200,000 a year. That means you're doing everything by the book, or as much as you can by the book. I mean, $5 million is coming in, and you're paying yourself about $200,000. This individual's connected with a lot of companies that are connected with CALSAGA, even board members. And he was screwed over in a way, guys. He's very pissed off. He's a veteran who honorably served our country for 4 years, just like a lot of you other veterans. And all of a sudden, BSIS throws this audit after him. He said that he was sitting at one of the tables and there was a joke that they're all going to get audited afterwards. Everybody's laughing. Everybody's having a good time. They're having some great food, having some drinks. And that was the talk of that table. Well, guess what? He got a call from BSIS and they want to do what we call a soft audit. They want to get his insurance information, which is fine. All of the regular normal questions that they ask during audits were being asked of him, but he had to produce a document. In particular, they want him to produce training documents, the guard card course, the 40-hour course, and this is something new. They want the addresses of where all of the employees work. And you know what? He's putting his foot down and he's saying, no, I'm not going to do that. That's proprietary information. It's about time that we finally get people to step up against things that are wrong. Unfortunately, he's going to have to consult with an attorney to see if this is even something that's legal that he can do. So he has to fork out all this money for these new requirements, these new BSIS requirements of providing addresses of where all the employees work. This is the first time in my over 12 years of educating people on BSIS operations. This is the first time I ever heard anything like this. Is this a coincidence? Is this person a target of CALSAGA? I mean, are they truly trying to get rid of all the security companies, maybe the so-called smaller ones? And I know you might be saying, well, $5 million, I would love to make $5 million. Well, there's a company out there that makes $1 billion. So maybe to that company, this $5 million company is just a little scrawny company they could just scrap off the table. I don't know. It seemed, personally, I think it's probably a coincidence. But look at the timing. Last week, I think it was the 12th to the 14th, you have the CALSAGA meeting, the conference, where they talk about all the new laws, and all of a sudden, fast forward like almost a week later, this subscriber gets contacted by BSIS, and they're going to do a soft audit on his company. He's never been audited. He's been in business for about 6 years, 5 to 6 years, and all of a sudden they're auditing him. Why don't they go audit all of those companies that are represented on the CALSAGA board? Why don't they ask for all of the names of the employees and all of the addresses where they work at Allied Universal? You want to know what they're trying to do to my subscriber? They're trying to burn him. And you might be asking, what do you mean by that? Well, what is going to happen is they're going to find out that this employee works at this address, and they are going to cross-reference the branch office certificates that he has to the location where these guards are working. And they're not going to find any consistencies. And this person is going to be brought into BSIS administrative court, having to spend $40,000, $50,000 to keep his company afloat. We have a CALSAGA board member who is on record for being in charge of 7 security companies. I have a CI confidential informant that tells me 11, but we can only go by what's on the record. So that's 7. How is that fair? I'm tired of this. I'm sick and tired of this. Tired of this happening in California. And if you're chiming in from another state, you might be asking, Sean, what does that have to do with my state? What happens in California tends to have a trickle-down, hand-me-down effect on your state. Other states, maybe Oregon, Florida, Pennsylvania, look at the situation and say, hey, you know what? California is doing it, and it works. Let's do the same thing. What I want you to do, if you own a security company or you were at the CALSAGA meeting, send me an email to ssundal@yahoo.com. It's ssundal@yahoo.com. And let us know if you are the subject of an audit. Is it perfect timing? Maybe. Is it a coincidence? Maybe. Was this person targeted? I don't know. I have no evidence to show that he's targeted. But he's shocked after all these years he's been in business. All of a sudden, he leaves CALSAGA meeting and he's going through a soft audit. And actually, it's kind of a good thing he's going through a soft audit. And guys and gals, we talk about the soft audit procedures, the hard audit procedures, where they just show up. I did maybe about a 3-hour video in my 40-hour online course called The Private Patrol Operator. This is a leadership and development course for those of you who are new to private security, or those of you who've been in the private security for some time, even 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, and you want legal updates. You want to make sure that your operations are consistent with the standards in the private security industry. That course is for you. This is your continuing education. Make sure you guys sign up for the course. If you have questions about the course, right now it's $500. Send me an email. There's 2 S's, SSUNDAHL @yahoo.com. Or you can even Google search that course. I got it. So that's all I got. Sorry for raising my voice at you guys. I'm tired. I'm tired of this nonsense. Crazy thing is, I don't own a security company. I'm gonna have to start one, because if I don't, I cannot manage security companies for hire. You have to actively be working for a security company and be in a managerial and administrative role. The only way to accomplish that is, for me, it's to start as my own security company. Again, I don't want to do this. I want to be in the training, in the education part of private security. This is dumb. This is stupid. If I terminate employment with a private patrol operator for 1 day, I'm not eligible to become a qualified manager, because you have to be currently employed. you think that I have a lot of experience. I even created the 40-hour course. I do have a lot of experience in management, human resources. I created this course, and it's crazy that somebody that's knowledgeable like me, even somebody who has a master's of public administration degree, I don't qualify anymore unless I do what I told you guys I'm gonna do, start my security company again. All right, guys, looking forward to dialogue. Take care.